Hi everybody, John with you. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to my channel. Today, I went on well, what happened this morning was that I had been fasting the night before, and this morning I woke up kind of a little bit early and went to the lab and had my blood work done, which I have done a couple of times a year, and you have to like not eat the night before that. So afterwards, after I had that done, and they couldn't draw enough blood, they had to draw from both arms. Kind of weird. That's never happened before. I don't know what that means, but anyway, I had coffee at the little shop there in the lab, and a little voice was telling me to just walk it's about, I don't know, 5 blocks away. Walk the 5 blocks down to the Goodwill, because there's a Goodwill store and a Goodwill outlet right next to it. And I hadn't been to the outlet in a long time, and I was thinking, yeah, I haven't been to the outlet in a really, really long time. That would be kind of cool. Like I need anything, but whatever, I could go. So I drank my coffee and walked down. Huge line to get in at the Goodwill outlet. And I was like not down for that. I thought, no, I don't want to wait for that. So I don't usually go to this Goodwill that often, because I never really find it's a large one, but they never have any records, and I never really find much there. But you know, little voice just says, go, just go. You're here, you know. And I'm glad I went. No, they didn't have any records, but man, they had a whole bunch of CDs that they wouldn't normally have, and they had a couple of, especially one really, really cool book that I'm just, in and of itself, would have been worth the trip. So I'm glad I went. Just a little haul to show you what I got today. So first, I had to get this tie. When I was looking at it from a distance, I thought, oh, it's not really a tie. It's going to be one of those ladies' skirt wrap things that they just that they just mistakenly put there. But it wasn't. It was a tie. It is a totally polyester tie. It's awesome. I freaking love it. And it's from a well-known kind of shishi Hawaii brand, Liberty House. Well, maybe it isn't. Yeah, Liberty House. Why does that not look like Liberty House when I look through it? It looks like it says Roused, but it's Liberty House. I swear it is. That's really weird. Yeah, Liberty House, which is a kind of a shishi Hawaii store that no longer exists. But anyway, and not only, of course, this will be great as a tie, I mean long tie, but it will also work very well as a bow tie. It'll be kind of really cool looking too. So yeah, had to have that. I got 3 books. The books were and the CDs were buy 3 get 1 free, but I picked out 3 and I did not take the 4th free book because I just have way too many books, and there wasn't any other book that I was just that interested in, but these 3 I really wanted. So even though it was free, I didn't get a 4th one. Yeah. Tales of Yuletide Murder, Christmas Stockings, Charlotte McLeod. This is just, a collection of short stories, murder, holiday murder mysteries, whatever. Enjoyable reading for the holidays. This book, gigantic book, huge book, very heavy. Had to get it. It's $2.99, plus, well, yeah, $2.99. LaRousse, World Mythology. This is one of those books that I love. It's from 1963, I think. Yeah, 63. Well, it's just interesting. It would be interesting to read it section by section, slowly over time. But it's also one of those books that I just love. All the illustrations that are in it. There's some color plates as well, and it just talks about legends and, mythology, religious ideas and stuff all over the ancient world and the present world. And it's just really, really interesting. And it has the kind of pictures that I love to sort of sometimes listen to music on headsets too, and sort of disappear into and just meditate and whatever. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of really, I was really kind of thought this was cool to find for $2.99. Big old book. And then finally, for books, this one, amazing. Oh my gosh, so amazing. I've never seen this book before. It's from Time Life Books, 1970, literally. It's called Pacific and Southeast Asian Cooking. It's not a recipe book. I mean, there are some recipes in it, but it's really about the food and the cooking styles and whatever of the Pacific Islands and then Southeast Asia. Of course, I was like, oh my gosh, Pacific Islands and Hawaii, where Polynesia begins. I mean, the pictures are just like amazing throughout this book, I think. Just the kind of stuff I love. I mean, so grocery shopping in Hawaii, 1970, like it's so, yeah, for real. Barbecuing pigs. And they go, just a lot of, you know, pretty shots. They go to Tahiti. Oh, here's something. Here's something. Anybody that's lived here, my question, you might know what this is. When I first moved here, I know this was a big thing in the past, and when I first moved here in 81, it was still very much present. Macadamia, well, this says macadamia chiffon pie, macadamia cream pie, basically. Macadamia cream pie, you used to be able to get it all over the place, and people ate it all the time, and it seems like just it's disappeared. Like, where did it go? And I do have people that stay in the hotel at work sometimes do ask some of the older folks, like, hey, where can we get macadamia cream pie? We don't see it anywhere anymore. And I'm like, I don't know, because yeah, it has vanished. The Bountiful Feasts of Tahiti. Yeah, some good, I don't know, this book, some good stuff in this book too. But again, I've never seen this book, never heard of it before. You know, $2.99, a whole section on coconuts. Pretty amazing stuff. And they go through Southeast Asia, Indonesia. Yeah, it's really cool. Beautiful pictures.
Aloha. That little piggy may have gone to market, but this little piggy is going to a luau. That's right. I'm going to a luau. And you're invited to a luau also. A musical luau on Hawaiian Hi-Fi Radio on Live365.com. Vintage Hawaiian vinyl featuring beautiful and exciting music from the islands of Aloha. That's Hawaiian Hi-Fi Radio on Live365.com. The link is below in the description. I can't wait to go. I wonder what they're serving. Will they have poo-poo platters?
CDs. Okay, so obviously the reason that God, the thrift store spirits, whatever, I don't know, were calling me into that Goodwill that day was because for whatever reason there were like a lot of new age CDs. And if you know, I've started another station, Radio Green Goddess, with emphasizing music, new age music with nature sounds, and then also just some other new age music, but emphasizing music with nature sound. And I have quite a bit because I do get it for cheap here and there for many, many years. And I don't know, I guess, you know, you put intention behind something and they start giving themselves up. All the little new age CDs start materializing in front of you. I don't know, but there were a bunch there. They don't usually have any, and I was like, okay, we'll get this one and this one and this one. They were also buy three get one free, $2.99, so they end up being $2.25. And I just got several. I mean, that I didn't have. Nature's Guitar from Natural Dreams. This is still sealed. I was really happy to see this. Part 3, The Great Last Places on Earth, The Bayou. This is like new agey music from Nature Company with nature sounds. I think it's 1 and 2. I don't know how many there were. I have 2 other ones that were Glacier and something. I don't remember the other one, but I know I had two, and this is a third. I don't know if there's others, but that was kind of cool. I don't know if this has sounds or not, but Mannheim Steamroller is appearing more to me all of a sudden. Never saw this one before. What's it called? Saving the Wildlife. So it's, you know, all these grizzly bears, dolphins and whales, Everglades. I don't know if there's sounds on it. They do credit somebody for making sounds, but I don't know. Anyway, you know, it'll work. I don't know if this will work or not. This is just, I just had to hear this. I don't know. Fresh Air 5, Mannheim Steamroller, London Symphony, and the Cambridge Singers. And this is like, I don't know, Twilight at Rhodes, Dialogue with the Devil, Ascent from Hell. I don't know. Sea of Tranquility, these are piano solos. I just got this one because it is an independent, like, small label, and these would, I don't know, just curious for the station. Same here. Sedona Suite. Is that, are we screaming 80s here or what? This one I just got, I mean, it is also New Age sort of, but George Winston, who did all that stuff with Windham Hill, really quality, really nice, you know, stuff. This was just, I was just curious. I'd never seen this before. The early recordings, 1972. So I just kind of wanted to hear that and maybe use some of that. Gaiam Visions, music for energy and rejuvenation. And then this one is for Moody Mood music, not for Radio Green Goddess, but I had to hear this one. Royal Philharmonic Orchestra, Rock Dreams, like orchestral versions of House of the Rising Sun and We Are the Champions, Africa, etc. So just had to get that. Yeah. Okay, that's what I got today on my little trip to the Goodwill. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more, and leave any comments down below. Also, my radio stations, plural, will be linked below if you want to listen to those. I don't make any money off of those. Those are just hobbies. In fact, I pay a little bit every month to have them. But yeah, they're just ways of sharing the music that I enjoy. So they're going to be linked down below if you want to check those out. Have a good day. We'll see you in the next video.